Hey guys, so today's look is going to be this look right here. It is kind of a very dramatic eye and lip combo with a smoky liner, and I'm using a technique to shade the front of the eyebrows, which makes the eyes look really cool and intense. And then of course pairing it with this really bright red lip, which I absolutely love. So I hope you guys enjoy. This is a talk through tutorial, so you will see me, we'll just be like talking through the whole thing and explaining everything instead of doing a voiceover, which is fun. Haven't done one of these in a while, so it's going to be good. And I hope you find this helpful. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet, and also go follow me on Instagram. I do post pictures on there of other random things. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you would like to see how I got this look, then please keep on watching. Okay, so with this kind of look, you do kind of have to have your face makeup on before you do your eyes, just because when you're doing the color in the front of your eyebrow, if you kind of blend that color and get it really nice on the inner corner of your brow, and then you have to go in with your foundation afterwards, you're just going to cover up all that good blending you just did in that area. So you do want to have your foundation and your eyebrows already on before you start the eyeshadow. So I'm going to do my face first, and for foundation I'm using this new one. This is the L'Oreal Infallable Pro Matte 24 Hour, and the color I'm using is 105 Natural Beige. Okay, and to apply this I'm going to use a MAC 187 dual fiber brush. And this foundation is like a super good, like medium to full coverage, obviously matte. It is actually a really, really good foundation. I've worn it a couple times. It does stay on really well all day long, gives really good coverage, and it didn't break me out, so that was great. And this brush is shedding really bad today. So I am putting on now Light Boost from MAC. It looks like I'm putting a lot on, but I promise I'm not. And I'm going to use this for like my concealer slash highlight today. This doesn't stay on as good as like other things, but it'll be fine. I'm going to use this e.l.f. small tapered brush to blend that in. My brushes are a mess right now. I really need to like do a deep clean. I've gotten to the point where I have so many brushes, which is another thing I need to sell some probably. I don't know if I'd be able to sell my brushes though. They're kind of like my babies. I love brushes and collecting brushes. But anyways, I need to wash them because I haven't like washed them in a while, because here's my thing I'll do. I have so many brushes at this point that I can go for like a couple months without washing any, because I have so many that once one is like too dirty and I've used it a couple times, I have like 20 more of the same exact brush, so I can just kind of like go through all the brushes. But I hate that I do that, and I'm lazy like that, because then I get to a point where I have to clean them finally, and I have to clean like 200 some brushes at one time, which is takes like a couple hours. Should probably stop doing that. I am going to set that concealer with this guy right here. This is MAC Pro, it's either shaping or sculpting powder. I think it's shaping powder. And the color Accentuate, which is a light pinky kind of color. It does have a satiny finish, so it does look a little glowy, but I don't mind that. I like that. And it's like this step up from Emphasize, so it's not as white as Emphasize, because obviously Emphasize is just plain white. This one is like I said, light pink, so it is a little better if you're more of a medium skin tone, or you're looking more for like color correcting darkness, because it is not as pale, so it won't look ashy or anything, but it will look ashy above like a NC40 or NW35. Anywhere above that it will look ashy. So, and this is usually in stock because it's not super YouTube famous at this point, so you'll probably be able to get it. And then to set my whole face, I'm using my Mineralized Powder in Medium Tan. This is too dark right now, but I am using it because I want to add some darkness to my face. Otherwise I would use like medium golden, but I do want my face a little darker right now because I'm gonna like take it all the way down my neck and everything, especially with my bronzer and stuff, so it'll all match. And I do layer it on top of the highlighted areas on my face, not under my eyes, but around the rest of my face, and it just makes it blend in better. And then, like I said, I am going to take this down my neck and everything. For my eyebrows today, I'm going to be using the NYX Eyebrow Gel. This is a newer product, and I'm using the color Blonde, which is number 1. This stuff does dry pretty quickly, so you kind of have to work with it fast-ish. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Okay, and for today, I actually want to make my eyebrows more straight and less arched. I'm gonna try something new. So, where I would usually kind of like, I guess, you know, brush my brows up here and go with the, you know, wideness, I'm going to kind of push them down so it's a little more flat. I don't know if I'm going to like this, but I'm just going to go for it and see what happens. It feels so strange to put eyebrow product this low because I'm so used to like making my eyebrows more arched. I do always start along the bottom of my eyebrow when I'm filling them in. Okay, so a more flat eyebrow today. We will see how it goes. My lips are dry and someone's gonna say something. So let me fix this. So I'm gonna prime my eyes with my Pep and Prime 24-hour eye base. Okay, so the first color I'm gonna take is this one right here, and this is Vapour from MAC. I'm going to put that under my brow. This is a limited edition Lancome brush from like 2 or 3 years ago. And I absolutely love this eyebrow highlight color. This highlight color is like, it's a velvet, so it's like subtly got a little shine in it. So pretty. Very brightening, so it lifts a lot. I'm then going to take this color here, which is Orb. And this is a satin technically, but it's matte pretty much. And I'm going to put this all over the rest of my eyelid. Next I'm going to take Texture right here. Okay, and I'm going to start putting this color in the front of my eyebrow. So I like to kind of stamp it in that area. And then I will blend it kind of all up in the front of the brow. And I kind of go up above the front of the brow a little bit, so it's kind of blending up here. And then I will take it down the side of my nose a little bit here. And then kind of blend it like this into the rest of the brow. This way it's sort of just like fading out. This look is definitely a little more editorial, I guess. It's a little more high fashion. I wouldn't necessarily wear this, like this isn't the kind of eyeshadow shape I would do if I was just regularly getting ready for the day or if I was just going, you know, out for the night. This is definitely something I would only wear at work. But some people do wear this shape, you know, just in their regular day-to-day life. It definitely doesn't look bad. It's just you gotta have a little bit more of like a, you gotta be able to like just go for it if you're gonna wear this, you know, during the day. Okay, so next I'm gonna start off with a little bit of liner. This is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in the color Trooper. Okay, and once you have your line on, now we're gonna kind of build onto it and make it really smoky. So first I'm gonna take Carbon from MAC. And I'm gonna start smoothing out the line a little bit. After that, I'm going to take Embark from MAC as well. And I'm going to dab that on top. All the way across. After that, I'm going to take Saddle right here. This time with like a fluffier pencil brush, and I'm going to start blending that back and forth to fade out the line. Okay. And just because the way my eye shape is, I am going to take a little bit of Saddle and put that in my crease too, because my eye shape is getting a little hooded now, and so it can't handle just having that smoked out line. I need to have something in the crease as well. So I'm using the same 286 brush to blend that in the crease. I'm also going to take a little Embark in the crease as well, just more on the outer corner. Okay, and after that I'm going to use my Studio Finish Concealer Duo, and this is W10 NC20, and I'm going to take NC20 on an angle brush just to clean up here. And now when you're kind of looking, I can see that I need to make this guy a little darker in here. So I'm going to mix Saddle with a little tiny bit of Embark and darken up here on the front of my brow. Okay, so next I'm going to take Definedly Black Pro Longwear Eyeliner from MAC and put that in my waterline. And then using the same colors I used on the top, I'm going to use on the bottom to smoke out the liner. So first a little Carbon, more on the outside corner, and some Embark. And then finally with some Saddle. And then I'm using the fluffier brush again, and I want that more blown out. Then I'm going to go in with Saddle on a fluffier brush, just to really make sure that that is really soft. I like a pretty good shadow under there. So next I'm putting on some lashes, and lashes I've been using a lot lately are these here, and they're the MAC 48s. They're absolutely humongous. Very, very intense, almost kind of drag, sort of. I feel like actually no. They sort of end up looking like eyelash extensions, like they are very long and curly and wispy. So I snip a little at the end. I'm using the Salon Perfect eyelash glue. I got mine at Walmart. Okay. And to apply those, I like to use lash tweezers to apply my eyelashes because it just makes it a lot easier for me to apply the lashes. So they're the kind of like these guys. These are from Ulta. MAC has just come out with a really good pair of these. They're a little more sturdy than these ones are. So I'll let this dry down a little bit. Okay, so while this lash is getting ready, I'll put on some mascara. I like to use the In Extreme Dimension from MAC because it makes eyelashes really big. You could use something lighter if you don't want to go so heavy. Some people don't like to have, like, you know, heavy mascara when they're wearing lashes. I like to because I like my false lashes to be as crazy looking as possible. Sorry, I have to like dip down here for a second. But I mean, I try not to put too much on. So I just try to get right close to the base of my natural lashes just to get those colored. I don't really pull the mascara to the ends too much. But as you can see, these are pretty big eyelashes. I'm gonna make myself cry. I just love them so much. Okay. So your eyes are done at this point. Dramatic, amazing. So let's do some more face stuff and finish that off. So I'm going to do some contouring, and I am going to be using the Anastasia contour kit, and I'm going to take this guy in the middle, which is, I don't know, I've never looked at the color names of these. Fawn. I'm taking Fawn to contour. Fawn is definitely like a more neutral grayish brown, so it will look more like contour than it will bronze. What time is it? Oh dear God, I have to leave. And then just to bring a little more life to my face so it's not too like grayish contoured, I'm going to take a little bit of Gold Deposit from MAC, Mineralized Skin Finish, and just layer that on top. And this is going to give me some glow, but it's also going to give me more of like a warm color to warm up my skin tone a little bit. To give me a little color, I'm going to take Seen to Be Seen Mineralized Skin Finish. This was limited edition. Any kind of pinky purpley blush color will work. I'm just going to put a little bit of that on so I have a little bit of color. And then for a little highlight, I'm going to use Opal from Becca, which I don't love, but I bought it and I'm not going to return it, so I'm going to use it. Okay, now for the lip, I'm going to do a red lip. You could do a nude lip, whatever you want to do. I feel like this look is very glamorous and I want to keep with that glamorous feel, so I like to do a red lip with it. So I'm putting on Cherry Lip Liner. I already have a MAC Prep and Prime lip. And then for the lip color, I'm going to be using this one right here, and this is the Sephora Cream Lip Stain number 1. Doesn't have a name on it. Alrighty guys, so that is the finished makeup look. I hope you enjoyed it, and you found it helpful and insightful. And please subscribe if you haven't yet, of course. And please go follow me on Instagram if you haven't yet as well. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.